What's good, people? What I want to teach you here, I always got to introduce myself. Everybody should know by now who I am. But what I want to talk about today is something a little different. Okay, I'm going down my Facebook feed, and I'm looking at the news, the news feed on Facebook, and I'm looking at pictures and stuff like that, and and I'm getting a little bit intrigued and really disappointed at something that I see happening to us every day. Um, and a lot of people ain't gonna like this subject matter, but hey, it's gotta be talked about, especially if you're a black person, especially if you pass, say, 40, 45 years old. And what I want to talk about is, you know, how we take care of ourselves. Now, a lot of, fuck it, let me just say it, a lot of black women have a tendency to what seems to me let themselves go after a certain age. I'm talking about physically. I mean, we tend to overeat, not not watch what we eat the wrong things, cook the wrong way, forget about exercise. It's almost like we forget we have a body. And when we look in the mirror after we get out the shower, we look at ourselves from the neck up, or we tend to just pay attention to our hair, our fingernails, and our toenails, and our the rest of us, we just cover up with a nice dress or a nice suit, expensive clothes, expensive costume, and we just roll with that. Our high blood pressure caused by a lack of exercise and bad food is killing us. Our lack of exercise especially is killing us. And people come up with all kinds of excuses and all kinds of reasons why they can't find 30 minutes out of the day to take care of their temple. And it's so simple. I mean, I said something to one of my coworkers the other day, and she kind of, she got this issue, you know. And I said to her, look, if you want to just drop, say, 10 pounds real quick. Now, 10 pounds for this woman wouldn't have been much of a difference. I mean, it would have been hardly noticeable. But if you know anything about fat, you know what 10 pounds of fat really looks like. And 10 pounds of fat is what? This big, 10 pounds of fat. Whereas 10 pounds of muscle is more like this big. But if you want to drop 10 pounds of fat instantly, almost instantly, say within a matter of maybe 2 weeks, all you got to do is put down the soda cans. I mean, just swear off soda and carbonated beverages and sugary drinks. That's all you got to do. That's without any exercise, you know. And so I told her that, and she just agrees, and I know, and they always say that, I know. And, you know, so I go off to my break or whatever, and I come back, and I see her, she still got a can of soda sitting in front of her. And she knows, she's laughing and joking, and she said, well, I want to drink this soda, but, I really want to drink this soda, but, I don't want you to see me do it. And I'm like, go ahead and drink your soda, enjoy your soda. But I'm just telling you, if you're serious about weight loss and if you're serious about trying to get your diet in check, that's just one of the simplest moves you can make. Just stop drinking soda. You know, just stop. All the shit is sugar and carbonated water with some flavoring in it. And I tell people these things like that, little things that they can do, and they agree and they know and they say they're gonna try it, but they never do. But we as black people got a problem. See, and the problem is this. We work from the time we 14, 15 years old all the way up to the time we 45, 50 years old. Because a lot of us either are too sick to work past 50, 55, or we die in our mid 50s. And we're paying into Social Security and Medicare all this time, but we never get to collect on any of our benefits. Why? Because we die. We die. And why do we die? Because primarily because of health issues. Uh, no insurance. And then when you get sicker than everybody else because of what you've been eating. And like I just said, no insurance to take care of you when you're sick. So you can't afford the medicine you need. But in order to avoid taking medicine, in order to avoid getting sick, all you got to do is exercise and eat properly. Exercise and eat properly. Or if you're not going to eat properly, at least eat in moderation. At least take your meals at different times of the day where you can get some of those calories burned off so they don't just sit there and increase the size of your fat cells. At least you could eat a little bit less meat. You know, I saw I'm gonna do another video on this, but I'm gonna just drop this real quick. I saw a piece, um, maybe probably 3 or 4 months ago, where this doctor, he's a black doctor, a brother, was telling people about protein intake, and people think that they got to eat cows and chickens and pigs to get protein. Well, I'm telling you that just like he said, and I agree, protein doesn't come from animals. Protein comes from plants. And the biggest, strongest animals in the world, land animals in the world, are vegetarians. Cows are vegetarians. Elephants are vegetarians. Zebras, horses, all vegetarians. And they're the biggest, most powerful animals on land. But for some reason, gorillas are vegetarians, but for some reason, we feel like we got to have animal protein in order to get that in our diet, and we don't. Now, I'm not saying everybody should run out and be vegans, but you can cut down the amount of meat that you eat. You can cut that out of your diet altogether if you seriously want to. If you seriously want to change the way you look. So the moral of the story is this. Moral of the video is this. We black people live shorter lives. We get sicker than every other ethnic group. And in order for us to do that, we got to start taking better care of our health. We got to start taking better care of our whole body, not just our hair and our nails and our extremities and our clothes. I used to have this saying back in the day when I was competing, and this is gonna sound a little egotistical, but I don't give a fuck. I used to have a lot of partners that used to spend, probably 3 or 4 times what I spent on clothes. And I used to say to them, hey, I'm a fucking competitive bodybuilder. I don't need to spend a lot of money covering myself up. I need to go the other way. I can look just as good as you do in a pair of shirt, in a pair of blue jeans and a motherfucking t-shirt. Why? Because hey, I got the physique. I get my ass to the gym and I work out and I don't stuff my face with all kind of unnecessary calories. And don't get it twisted. When you're 45, 50 years old, it's not too late. When you're 40 years old, 30 years old, it's not too late. It's never too late to start an exercise program. It's never too late to start correcting the wrongs that you've done to your body over all these years. So with that, I'm gonna leave y'all now for a few minutes because I got some work I got to do. I actually have to take my work out, and I'm gonna drop another exercise video, and look for it on my premium videos because that's where the good stuff is. Not that the other stuff is bad, but that's where the really good stuff is in the premium videos. All right? So that's it for now. Y'all have a good one. Peace, 2 fingers. Check out the website, tcedwards.com. Subscribe to my channel. Hit me with the thumbs up and the notifications so you'll know when my videos come up. All right? TC, and I'm out.